another live stream, you guys. Don't mind me. I feel like, again, for the millionth time, I'm like looking, intending to like connect with at least like the freaking camera lens, and I don't know that I've actually found it. So, hey, bear with the new setup. So grateful to actually come on live and know that it's a direct connect through my cell phone. So thank you for those that helped make that opportunity for me. And hopefully same deal for you, right? Like we should all be grateful for this, for the connectivity, right? I know I am, you guys. So we have a pickle pile message tonight. Gosh, this is kind of twisted, a little bit sneaky, if you will. But we'll just go with it. We've got two piles, right? However, hear me out. There are three options regarding, this is like the little tricky part. It's all in jest, yes, but I promise the message stands, right? But we have two piles. I repeat, two piles, okay, to choose from. However, we have three choices. Maybe some of you are already like, with the wheels turning, you understand exactly maybe what might be going on here. But the first option, or dare I say first pile, Love and Light Danielle Pena, is going to be with the crystal moonstone. Okay. The second pile, I promise there's only two piles, guys, right? But the second pile, and dare I say the second option, okay, for the piles, is this beautiful blue Larimar. You maybe can't tell it's blue because we've got the green glow going on and stuff, right? Okay. Hear me out, okay? There's no pile attached to this, but it's the option, all right, regarding kind of everything we're doing here tonight, everything we got to talk about, or everyone, dare I say, general collective message. You guys utilize what fits, let the rest sit. All right, and this is our beautiful green. Why am I saying an L for an R? I don't know. Love and light to you, babe. Oh my goodness, Mercury is retrograding the crap already out of me, and it's 2 minutes 30 seconds in. Golly. But we have the green fluorite. All right, so that is the full menu tonight. What will you will, collective? No, let me stop. But again, we have pile one, and I'll show you the message from the person. All right, this is definitely high key a twin flame situationship. Can't get around it. All right, that was pile one, and pile two's message from your person, the peoples. All right, that's pile number two. So, and again, this fluorite, okay, was about option three, not a pile. All right, so we have pile one, the moonstone, pile two, the blue Larimar, and maybe you're drawn to this mostly, mayhaps, okay, and it could be because the third option regarding tonight's session is in fact your outcome specifically. All right, so utilize your intuition. It should trump everything, including your tarot reader, right? Makes sense. So who am I speaking to from the collective? All right, let's talk about it. Could be speaking to an Aries, and you could have a scar somewhere on your head, somewhere about the face even. Gosh, I hope not, but things happen and you're still beautiful. You're still handsome, babe. Trust me on that one, all right? We've got Cancer coming out, and you could love to cook and also be pretty good at cooking as well. So it makes sense. You like to do it, and you should. We've got Aquarius also coming out for chart placements for the collective members, perhaps. All right, connected to this reading, this connectionship. You get the point, right? Could be an Aquarius, and you could have been to a protest and or a rally within the past year. Doesn't have to be the case. And Capricorn is also coming out, and you guys, your Halloween costume is most likely a mix of clever and cuteness. All right, hey, I'm down for that. That's fine. Leo coming out as well, and you could be notorious at planning your birthday like at least 1 month in advance. Or if you're anything like your girl here, you celebrate the whole month. Why not? It's on the calendar. Makes sense, right? We've got double the energy of Cancer coming out for chart placements of the collective members connected to this. And when it comes to dating, you would definitely high-key be considered the nurturer in any relationships, all right? Thank you for joining. I appreciate the energy, Danielle. All right, so did something a little different, you guys. So I'm addressing, with some aspects, some archetypes, some chart placements. You get it, right? Can't hit them all every time. I get that as well. So make sure you're paying attention. Is this your reading, right? And I have a message for you. It's kind of like out the gate, maybe a little premature, not really. Take it all in stride, I'm hearing you say. So whoever and whoever I'm speaking with tonight, okay, or whenever, however you find this message, makes sense. All right, here is what Spirit, your guidance team, all right, your higher selves and or the higher selves of the other individuals connected to this lover situation. And again, we're talking love, not business for right now. I'm not here to manipulate the cards, okay? So I don't see anything business related here unless it's part and parcel of what you got going with that legacy and that power couple that you are destined to be. Makes sense. But let go of the old here, honey bun. Whether you're a guy, girl, what have you, make way for new. Makes sense. What a timely freaking message. Could be some significance to the numbers 6 as well as 22. All right, as well as 7. Let go of the old, collective. Make way for the new. You may be finding yourself distracted by random thoughts right now, inclusive of fears and doubts. All right. Don't be governed by them simply because they're projected onto you, simply because they are a potentiality, a possibility, right? Face them, such to the point where you rule them, they don't rule you. And by them, again, I mean these fears, these doubts, these emotions, okay? And be mindful that you too are the observer in all of this, right? You receive some download, some guided inspiration, same deal, as well as you receive a thought, a fear, a doubt. You have potentiality, all right, to understand where your power lies within and upon, you might say, considering the divine anointing, the divinity within and upon, okay? And you have the right and rule every time, collective, to say what stands, to say what goes, to say nay, to reject or to receive. Some people make phenomenal earth-shaking change with some grandiose money-making abilities on the other side of receiving, surrendering to the divine will that they should commune with you and you they, right? So that on the other side, you're able to do what most can't. It's like, how the hell do you even know that would work if you put that cog with that wheel and pattern it out this way and actually cut it a little to the left instead of dead center? It's like, what? Right? Exactly. Just the same, like you don't have to go down the rabbit hole, to the actual bane of your existence if you only would choose not to. Maybe that's for somebody, right? Like, just because the rabbit hole appears like, hey, do you want to jump down me? And you know damn well you don't. Why the hell would you throw all of yourself down that rabbit hole when you don't have to? Okay. In case you didn't know, now you do. Now you know better, right? Dot, dot, dot. All right. Love and light, eat me. Thanks for joining. Welcome you all. Appreciate you. But yeah, you guys are getting ready to really understand what it's like to receive a harvest on the other side of making several choices and actioning out certain aspects of the path that are in fact most assuredly in alignment. Love and light, Fiona. Thank you so much for joining. So good to see you. If it's meant to be, so this is following, okay, the guidance coming into you now, if you're connected to this situationship regarding these individuals, and I have to say it that way, you guys, fault me not, okay? It's a general collective message. We're talking about a lot of people here, potentially, right? So I have to be mindful to, dissect it down that way sometimes. I'll try not to always do it, but here we are, right? And if it is meant to be, so again, we're talking this connection, okay, keep up, the connection ship, etc., right, relationship. If it's meant to be, it will be. You guys, you won't have to force it. You won't have to convince the other person. You won't even have to worry over it. And what did we just talk about worry, one of the last live streams? It's really a down payment for everything you don't want to receive anyhow. Like, why the fuck would you worry? Like, if you actually cared about a connection, or better yet, even like a person, right? Whether man, woman, or child, what have you, okay? The last thing you should ever want to do, if you really understood, is worry. Worry for them, worry about them, and dare I say, worry with them. And I'm not here faulting anyone. We've all been somewhere on the path, right? You don't know any better. You're just authentically scared in that moment, in that season, in that year, in that time frame, in that illness, right? But now that you know better, okay, you guys, even those ferreting through an illness, or knowing a very loved, beloved individual, okay, who unfortunately may be doing just that, worry doesn't help. Ever. In fact, it's quite the opposite, all right, in energy even, as well as in action, all right? And I'm not here to say it like, oh, how dare you ever think that you should maybe sometimes worry on a Sunday. I'm just saying, in spite of the fear, don't let it rule you to the point where you are literally, panic stricken. You are literally actioning out the way a deer in headlights might, just all stoic and caught up in shit, right? Nobody wants that for you. Nobody's faulting you for if and when you are fearing or going through some difficult emotions or thought patterns. But every single time you check, collective, each and every one of you, if and when you tune in, tap in, each and every one of the aspects and forms of your spiritual guidance team are always rooting for you. Okay? Now, why would that be? Because you came here as winners to win and nothing else. In spite of loss, I'm not here to say you never lost. It's just that in spite of the loss, you're still the winner. And unless and until you see it that way, you won't really get some of the greater aspects of life that are just around the corner for you. And that's why we're talking about it. So that you actually receive and action out to living out a lifestyle even of receiving all that you're here to receive, which is nothing short of being a winner in spite of the loss. Okay. Kind of speaking in code here. It's a live stream. If any of that resonates and you'd like some further guidance on some next steps, or maybe some issues that are occurring in your now that are connected to your past lives even, please book a session. All right. I would be honored to read for your cards. My personal readings are open for a lot of other readers that aren't able to say that currently because, they got what they got going on. But all right, if you're looking to book a session and you feel like that's something that you should do, definitely check the description box. All right, and I'd be honored to read your cards and assist you along the way. But you guys, if it's meant to be, like, it just already is. Do you know what I'm saying? Even if you can't see evidence of that in your now, you're being asked to be faith-filled about that. And again, to trust your intuition. This is a faith walk. This is a lifestyle. All right. For those that found this channel, you know well and good enough exactly what I'm referencing there. And it's a loaded statement at best. In spite of all of the feels, right? In spite of all of the occurrences, even the history, dare I say, where you are right now, collective, is where you are supposed to be. Stop comparing yourself to others. It doesn't bode you any better than worrying at this juncture, okay? Take each day as it comes and for what it is. Be grateful for it, all right? And love and light should... oh my goodness, let me see who's in here. Love and light, Shanice, and Eat Me, advertise elsewhere. I'm not exactly sure what all you're referencing there, but beyond having a budget for that, I just won't be doing that at this time. So But thank you for your assistance, and you guys just sharing energy with the channel like you do. Okay, definitely helps. So thank you for being here for sure. And again, you being here even right now, right where you're supposed to be. Okay, for such a time as this, heal and grow through some of the harsher emotions that have been most assuredly, you know, been rearing their, I want to say ugly head, but really doesn't have to be ugly. Can it be beautiful on the other side of facing it, right? Mercury retrograde, still a thing. I think Mars is also in retrograde. So there's been a lot of emotions, a lot of shadows to face, a lot of shadow aspects of self. Keep going, you guys, and keep releasing what no longer serves you, all right? That's the channel guidance coming through. Take time to rest and rejuvenate. You need to pace yourselves with the changes that are coming your way. And that's irregardless of whether or not you resonate. If you're part of this collective, all right, that's hands down the message. All right, take time to rest and rejuvenate. Pace yourselves. All right, changes are definitely well underway and more to come. All right. Here's the thing though, if you remember nothing else, these changes are all positive. They're all bigger and better. Okay. And they're coming just for you. Just relax and trust, though. No worrying. All right. You guys, when you worry, you're energetically just taking a big old bat and swatting the crap out of the, auric field of the very blessings, multiple, um, that you're looking to actually draw in, attract in. Okay. So don't be that one that says, well, I didn't know because I told you. Okay. So don't do it. Yeah, you know what? I would love to have a podcast as well. But I just, right now, I'm just grateful that, I don't know, we just had a great milestone for the channel. And I'm taking it all in stride. I do appreciate you so much, Eat Me, and everyone who kind of brainstorms with me on some of these aspects. I truly appreciate your heart in the matter. I truly can also let you know that I'm doing a lot of things that I, have going on behind the scenes that I just dare not put out there like that. But thank you so much for keeping me going, you guys. Eat Me, you too. Thank you. And your faith in me and my abilities is nothing short less than amazing. Thank you. I do really appreciate you guys appreciating me and spending time with me through the channel, of course, as well. So thank you. But you guys being called into an action called rest again. Notice a theme here. All right. Makes sense as we are getting ready, really just in a few short days, couple weeks, close out, wrap up yet another year. All right. Yes, maybe if I am invited onto a podcast, like I have been in the past for other things, of course, I would definitely definitely keep that open for an avenue for me to seek out. That makes sense, Evie. Right? Yeah. We'll manifest that together, Eat Me. All right, somebody that has a podcast. I can see it now. I'm literally on the podcast. All is well. But you know what? That's a thing anyways, Eat Me, right? Like we'll just call it as it is. So thank you for assisting me in manifesting that. That's pretty neat. All right. So who am I talking most likely about, right? Like I already discussed who I'm most likely speaking to out of the collective, right? But let's talk about the other people, right? Because there's somebody else here. It ain't just you, honey boo. All right. This could be an influencer wannabe, or this could be you. I mean, I really feel like, I don't know. We're talking about the other guy, right? And the funny thing is, whoever this is, they could actually be, it's like one of those people where it's like, no, I'm going to do this, this, and the third. And then next Tuesday, I'm going to do 3 other things about this, right? And you're like, uh-huh. And then they just like fizzle out, hit a wall real quick and fast, and never get the shit done. Like, it's giving that kind of energy. This could also be an overwhelmed mom, an overwhelmed parent, perhaps. All right. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not familiar. This is one of the newer decks that I bought for the channel. Um, and I'm not sure if there is like an overwhelmed dad card. So I really feel like this could be just an overwhelmed parent, if that makes sense, or like authority figure of children, etc. Right? You could be a hoarder, or they could be a hoarder at toilet paper, and be really shitty at taking selfies, but really great at hitting the snooze button. Okay, especially when they got to go to work. Um, this person, or you, dare I say, maybe this is both of you, have a bad habit of definitely not checking emails. Love and light, Chelsea. So we haven't rung the bell yet, honey bun. And once we do, please pop your question in. You guys read the live stream rules. And I'm just going to bang out this message quickly. So maybe check back if that doesn't interest you to stick around for the message. But I appreciate you guys, those that will stick around for the message, because I'm really not here for myself, if that makes sense. So hopefully you guys are getting something out of it, because that's definitely my intention. But we've got social battery drained here and retail therapy guru. So one or more of you could be the type to actually really kind of be like, it's too peoply outside, but yet on the other hand, you're like enjoying what they're wearing, such to the point where you would actually, in your hermit recluse self, go online, of course, after seeing it on the people, and shop around to get that. It's like, it's giving this, it's either you or this person's energy. Okay, it's kind of giving what is that? That's not it's like an introvert, but like a posh one, if that makes sense. No worries, no worries, Navale. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Um, and we've also got mansplainer extraordinaire coming out, as well as tech wizard. So this could be the person I'm speaking about. Social media junkie, pretty self-explanatory there as well. So a lot of tech, a lot of gadgets this person could be into. All right, now for the message. Here's the sitch. Pile 1 was the moonstone, right? I'm going to give you the message. Yikes. All right, okay. This kind of like, wow, this person, yikes. They're saying, I daydream about you, right? But they're also in the same breath saying, respect my boundaries. It's like, what? Excuse you? Uh-huh. And they're saying, I don't have courage to leave my karmic. A dark cloud surrounds me. And you're like, where was the victim? Like, excuse you? They're saying, I'm not ready for all of this. There's a battle in my head. Well, the battle is because they have a soul contract about all of this, and karma, and spiritual guidance team, and source, right? In the mix about all of this, because this is a twin flame situation, all right? And again, this was one of the twin flame decks that I was guided to. Messages by Wicked Virgo. So there could be some significance to one or more of you being a Virgo as well. All right, now, you guys, at the end, I pulled the chart placements and the first, middle, and or last name initials. You'll see why in a few moments. Could be some significance to 7-7 as well. All right, I will always be here for you, they say. Huh? I see myself in you. Okay. You turned my life upside down. Gaslighting much, right? It's not really gaslighting, though. It's low-key gaslighting, maybe. Projecting is probably more accurate here for this type of situation. Dare I say this type of counterpart or individual. All right. They're triggered. It's kind of giving if you really feel like somebody turned your world upside down, do you know what all you went through on the strength to even be able to articulate that much? You know what I'm saying? And this person maybe isn't even the type to articulate that much. You see what I mean? And then on top of it, you're them, right? They're like, oh, you're me. What? Right? With that mirror energy. And they're all like, I'm seeing signs. Again, karma, again, soul contract, right? And they're all like, I have kids to think about, some of them, right? Codependency is here. And they're saying, I ghost you out of fear. It's giving projection, excuse, definitely fear. Makes sense. See why you shouldn't fear? You should just face that, tackle that, so that you own it don't own you, and your actual caring and actual loving connections. Make sense? But bam, here's a root to be plucked. This person is feeling worthless. Well, they're not going to act right until they fix that, right? The divine knows that much, and Again, you're in separation. Makes sense, okay? They're spying on you, though. Secretly, not so secretly now, okay? They don't want to hurt their karmic. Oh, made a bed, trying to lie in it, and still go out and have cake and eat it too? Oh. Stuck in their ego much? Yes, yes, uh-huh. And they're all like, I don't know what to say. And it's like, what are you talking about? Because the whole time, you know, energy don't lie, and that you don't ever leave their thoughts, right? And they're all like, I'm not good enough. Boom, there's another root to pluck. Ego. Overinflated. Makes sense, okay? And they're all like, I'm staying away because I'm toxic. But actually, the divine's like, you're staying away because you're toxic. You're staying away unless and until you're not toxic. And they're all like, I hate separation because had to try a few times not to be so damn toxic. Makes sense. So they're all like disgruntled, right? Even when they lie in the bed they made, disgruntled. And when they try to climb out of it, still disgruntling, because either way, it's a lot of work. Karma. Makes sense. And they're all like, please give me space. Whoa. Right? Coffin card coming out for pile 1 for the Lenormand. Now hear me out. You don't have the whole message. So here's the sitch, you guys. Coffin card, energy of number 8 could be some significance. All right. Well, here's the significance of the number, in case you wondered. It's talking about that alignment. So is it upside down or right side up, collective? Well, we're going to talk about that too. This card indicates ending, dying, funeral, loss, grief, sadness, recovery, mourning, absences, waiting, discouragement, rest, illness, obstacle, and uneventful. Probably some or most or all of the tag words you've used regarding the separation, and or how you felt regarding the separation, and or one or more of you, dare I say, a mindful of it, could have or will be attending a funeral. My condolences to whoever that is. All right. Not here to word curse. It's just something that spirit definitely highlighted to me. And I know it wasn't talking about the connection. Makes sense? Okay. But hey, it wasn't talking about the connection. So take some solace in that, I suppose. Not to be, you know, like, what do they call it? Insensitive. Just trying to assist you generically, of course, not on a case-by-case basis, on how to find the silver lining as you go along, so that you manifest the lifestyle of just walking amongst all the silver linings, just in case there happen to be a shit ton of fuck shit that you're navigating. You can still do it with a smile. Makes sense? All right. And an authentic one at that, not just one that's masked up all pretty and shiny. Like, no, like a real one. The one your haters hate to see on your face. Makes sense. Now here's the cinch. All right. Kind of ran into a crossroads. Could be some significance. Listen up, all right? Because we're kind of bleeding over into, no pun intended, pile number 2 here with the blue Larimar stone indicating same. Again, the coffin card energy, death, endings, rebirth, rejuvenation, all right? Here's the sitch. I asked Spirit at this juncture, okay? And by juncture, at this point, I had received a message for pile number 2. I said, energy don't lie. It's giving a mixture, right? Is this all one person? It's never all one person. Just go with it. Is this all the other side's viewpoint, or dare I say vantage point here, regarding the Oracle's messages? And Spirit is saying yes, all right, that this is telling of your incoming wish fulfillment. That tells me whoever I'm speaking to, you are actively manifesting this. And by this connection, this relationship, this union, okay? I know I'm speaking someone's truth here, because I really, really would love it if I could just sit my nose off my face for a second until we're done speaking all of this truth, but here we are. Now, interestingly enough, connecting back to this Lenormand energy, when I bleeding on over into pile number 2 now, collective, with the blue Larimar. When I look at this, okay, we do have the number 6 indicating the energy of balance definitely needed here. When we spoke about an overinflated ego, therein definitely is a need for balance, but there could be more to it in general. I'm getting some energy about the mental space regarding the individual or individuals, and I'm not here to word curse the collective, but it's giving collective energy, okay? And not the others' energies. speaking in multiples. Makes sense? I'm now looking at 8-8 on the screen. So you definitely could be seeing those. All right. Clouds speaks to confusion, unclarity, misunderstanding, insecurity, doubt, hidden secrets, thoughts, suspicion, indecision, instability, and hesitation. Doesn't it sound a lot like pile number two's energy here? But we've got this coffin card coming from the Lenormand deck for it. All right. Interestingly enough, well, when I asked Spirit a second time, consulting the yes no deck, all right, our trusty OG one, regarding whether or not, for some out of the collective, this is in fact another individual with pile number two's message. And we've got a very soulmate yes. Okay, so that tells me, collective, if this is not your twin flame, this most assuredly is a high level hierarchy soulmate. Okay, with the Six of Cups energy indicating yes. So for pile number two's message, again connecting to the blue Larimar, it is as follows: look away, I'm about to make a move. I can't wait to start a family with you. Don't let them fool you, collective. I'm on my way back to you. I'm thinking of you. I choose you. You are the one for me. I am so close you don't even know it. Divine timing is working for us. I want to kiss you. Gosh, it's been so long. I'm like, what is a kiss? I don't know about you guys, but my goodness. Raise your vibrations, all right, coming out here. And we'll talk about why that's coming out as well. I love you, baby. Our love is eternal and can endure anything. Stop overthinking. Stop it. All right, you got to raise the vibe. When you overthink, all right, it is born out of some imbalance of the ego. Some call it fear as well, right? Either way, pluck it at its root, because you don't want it actively fighting against the very manifestation that you deserve to receive. And dare I say, desire to receive it too. Okay, it's kind of written all over your face, but we'll work on that later. No, let me stop. Have faith. We planned this before we were born. All right, you guys. Chill. You're right. We started out saying what? You're right where you are supposed to be. We moved on to what? Divine timing. Well, you know what divine timing means? You're right where you're supposed to be. Okay? You're not here to manipulate another's free will. That's why we don't bippity boppity. We don't boo with that, right? No. We don't have to do love spells and, you know, light a candle, light a match, and turn around 3 times and click our heels. And for what? Okay? We're living our best lives as our best selves, ever moving forward and onward. It's called ascension, right? Not magic. Okay? I mean, ascension is quite magical. Don't get it twisted, right? But, you know, you are supposed to be maintaining your balance in spite of this connection regarding your ascension, honey bun. It ain't all about this person, right? But yet, whoever I'm speaking to, you understand that, such to the point where you walked it out even when you didn't. And by it, I mean this beautiful path of ascension for you. This is why everything is kind of turning around finally. Even some might even feel like it's the 11th hour, but it is turning around. Like, take solace in the fact that it is turning around. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, it's a wonder we didn't get to that. Okay, in the tarot. We don't have it, but we damn sure have the Nine of Cups. I mean, literally, that's the wish fulfillment card, you guys, from any tarot deck. All right. And it's normally speaking about you, collective, right? Even in the eyes of this person now, which in the past, for some of you, right, maybe wasn't the case. Just saying. We are moving closer, this person is saying. Stop focusing on when. This is from your twin's higher self for some of you. Yes, some of you it's soulmates. I get that. General collective, really trying to hone in on that so that you guys aren't confused here, because I'm not here to confuse anyone. Hopefully this is making sense, right? But stop focusing on when. Okay. Now it's interesting because when I go back to the Lenormand cards here, we've got coffin and clouds again, right? And I want to kind of bring it home and say this is the ending of the confusion. This is the ending of the instability. All right. But you've got to allow this to really kind of just come in for you, babe. Like this is not, I mean, we even before we got the messages out, right? You were called to what? Rest. You know what I mean? So I bought another deck for the channel over the Black Friday sale. I would have loved to have gotten so many more collective, but maybe next time, okay? But I'm very grateful for the one that we do have, okay? And so it is an affirmations deck. All right, we're going to take a look at that just to get some guidance. And I also was guided to pull for you a postcard from Spirit. And then, of course, we're going to close out your session with the first, middle, and or last name initials, as well as chart placements on the part of yourselves collective or on the part of your person. So thank you so much for your patience, and thank you for trying, those that are and that will. We are soon done, okay? Um, and I appreciate you sticking it out because I'm here for you. Um, or I'm not. I don't know. But you have more than enough is coming out. Okay, now you could have also been connecting to that retail guru, right? Maybe you do have to work on a little aspect of materialism. All right. You know, if that's you, it makes sense. Okay. If it's not you, you can't make it make sense. Make sense? All right. Let go of anger and welcome love and compassion is coming through, especially for, listen, we're not even going to get into all of the history between you two. Make sense? Triple check that you've forgiven. And here's how you can tell. All right. If and when you look back on the offense or the betrayal, you know, or the lie or the backstabbing, you know, whatever, right? And it's not a call to just like smooth it over and gloss over and make it like it's all pretty, right? We don't sugarcoat shit over here, you know what I mean? But like if and when you can look back and understand what happened, why it happened, take accountability for your aspect, and you know, do all of this without the energy of bitterness, resentment, being begrudging, feeling slighted. Okay, and check with your emotions. They will definitely alert you. All right. If and when you can do that and you just are not rocked anymore, you just are resolved, you understand how to remember. Because, of course, we're not here to forget. It's not a call to forget, it's a call to forgive. Makes sense? All right. If and when you can look back on all of that and you understand and you just are matter of fact about that, just pretty even keeled about that, and then you know you have surrendered that. Then you know that's in your past. And if it's in your past, guess what? The great thing about the past, it doesn't really exist. And it damn sure doesn't have to exist in your future. Make sense? All right. So choose to replace worry with love and acceptance. You don't got to worry about it, like the other card said. If it's meant to be, you don't got to worry about it, right? Everything will truly be okay is coming out for you. Good things are coming your way, collective. Good things, not bad. Approach others with love, respect, and acceptance, okay? And this is what you would definitely need to be able to do fully, collective, makes sense, if and when divine timing allows for this person to come. All right. Would you be the one as to why divine timing is not actually a thing that plays out where you are in unison again, when you are in union again? All right. You'd have to check. Okay. Because what you don't want to do is really be the one as to why this can't actually get off the ground. You know, you waited, you've done so much work. I'm not here to say like, oh, you've done nothing and like, how dare you even expect this manifestation? No, it's quite the opposite. It's just don't get in your head and glitch up now over this and then energetically say something to the universe that you damn sure don't mean to say. You know what I mean? See beauty and goodness all around you firstly. I'm not here to say be delusional to the point of you literally thinking that you exist in a utopia in the literal sense. However, you are to be operating on a new earth energy, which means, in spite of the fuck shit, Okay, you do have control over your emotions, your actions, your reactions, right? You do have the choice to operate out of your level and measure of divinity, right? You do have the choice to be your own authority, okay? Understanding who you are and who you no longer are, or for some, never were, right? All of that. It's a big ball of wax. I get it. All right. But know you have the power to change what does not serve you. And please don't just know it, but like make the change. You know what I'm saying? Action out your lifestyle like that accordingly, which would mean not people pleasing, which would mean not mofos having access to you to what? Take your money, lie on you, cheat on you, have your car down the, you know what I'm saying? You can forgive, but you don't gotta forget. All right. And no, in this moment, all is well. All is well for you. What else would you have to tell? Anything else is kind of giving falsity, right? Tell the truth. Be the truth. Love yourselves. This is why this person is able to come back around in divine timing, and rightfully so, because you have been actioning out the steps to truly love yourself. And for those here really understanding that they are on this twin flame journey, you understand full well that that was the cheat code. Not loving this person, not people pleasing this person, but loving yourself so much that you understand who you are and who you are not now. That was why you came. That was why this person triggered the fuck out of you. That's why you thank them when they return. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to fight and tussle. Y'all already did enough of the work. And this journey is not for the faint of heart. Make sense? And don't give up doing things you're passionate about because of others. Don't sit on a fence. Don't sit under, a tree, on a rock, okay, in a box, waiting for somebody talking about, well, because I'll do the passionate stuff and I'll live my best life, when they come back. And that's codependency. That's toxicity. The divine won't honor it. So you'll just be waiting and waiting, won't you? Don't be that one. Live and love you now. You know what I'm saying? As you, with you, for you, so that this person can come back and do it all with you and all of that jazz the way that you know you want it done anyhow. See what I'm saying? It's like a win-win-win-win-win version of the path. That's the one you must choose here, collective. Yeah, we got free will, but there's blendy aspects to free will if you ask me. You're attracting positive energy. Focus there first. Still looking at that 8-8 on the screen. All right. You have infinite potential to grow and improve. You're capable of achieving inner peace. All right. We're talking about it because somebody here is working on that still. It may not be you. All right. But send love and light to whoever it is. It may be you. Send love and light to you too. All right. Don't worry about this person. This person got their own love and light, rocking with their own universal powers and their own divinity. It's you anyhow. So when you send it to you, you know what I'm saying? Gonna get to them faster if you really want to keep it funky. That's the truth. Okay. Cheat codes. And only compare yourself to you. All right. You don't gotta compare to the left, to the right. You don't even have to look at your twin. All right. Really, you don't even have to look in the mirror, because all you should be doing is looking at the past versions of you. Do they exist anymore though? You know what I'm saying? Really, it's given, damn, you ain't even your own competition. You just already won. Remember how we already said that? You're a winner, here to win, and that's just that. Okay. So we're going to take a look at this postcard. Okay, collective. Stick with it. We're almost done, I promise. As you think, so will you experience life. If you think it's going to take me another 15 minutes to get done talking to you, then so be it. But it doesn't have to be. Okay? It doesn't have to be 15. Thoughts are that powerful, and they need minding. Let the unruly, chaotic ones settle down so they serve you or get released instead of wreaking havoc. These thoughts arise when connected to the energy of fear and often masquerade as truth. Yet the real truth is that essentially all is well. How many times do I have to say that to you? All is well. Maybe you need to say that to you, collective. All is well. Maybe you need to say that until you believe it. Maybe you need to say it until your inner child believes it too. Okay, there's a difference. When you all get them working on the same page in unison, talking about all is well, golly, your life gonna get real pretty. Can't help it much. Of course, you have thoughts that are positive, strong, organized, accepting, creative, open, and so on. Those are the ones we want you to keep thinking, and they have a less frantic quality. They're stimulating in a good way and don't get away from you. How do you keep an inner eye on your thoughts? Meditate and leave judgment out of the mix. Everyone has those fearful thoughts. Love them. Love yourselves. And then choose the thoughts you want the world to reflect back to you, collective. Life is not as hard as you think. Loving you so much. All right, that's your postcard from Spirit. The person on your mind, okay, could be a Libra, doesn't have to be the case. Definitely wanting to speak to you, okay, with that high energy there. It could be, okay. We've got HI coming out as well as C, P, and M. There could be some significance to military, police, or the military, or the police. Doesn't have to be. We've got A coming out as well. Could be some significance to somebody being a morning person. Pisces and Leo energy coming out, as well as Sagittarius and Virgo chart placements. All right. We've got F and K coming out, as well as Capricorn energy, B, and Scorpio. All right. Bell has rung. Thank you for your patience. So let's see here. Okay, now let me see here. Okay, let me see here, Ari. I'm going to try to scroll back because I don't know if we have a bell notification. So this is for Ari. This is a yes. Love and light to you, babe. Thank you, Fiona, for the bell notification. I wasn't sure if we... Oh, I wish the chat box would not leave me. I'm not sure. You guys, I'm not ignoring you when you come in here. I can't even see. It's the way that the mechanism is on the phone. So my goodness, I didn't even see you all in here. Love and light to you. I'm so sorry. I'm still learning the new setup here. Okay, let's see here, Chelsea. Okay, let me see. Ooh, I hope so. All right. Oh, we got a maybe coming out with a yes. Why the maybe? Well, this could be a purchase connecting to your ability to travel. And maybe there could be some significance in, like, it's like, oh, I thought I was going to be there at such and such time, but it's like a little later in the day kind of thing. Or I thought I was going to be able to purchase this, like, on this actual day, but there's, like, a waiting time or something. But we do have a yes. I would take the yes as it stands. I'm not sure why the maybe had to cut it. I also have a yes at the bottom of the deck. So this is for Chelsea. All right, love and light to you. But let me... This is so off-putting. Okay, let me see here. Eat me. Okay, let me see. Ooh, Aisha, I see you. Yes, eat me, because that will help you get to sleep, is what I'm getting. With the 10 of... Oh, you know what? Now, why the heck wouldn't the Wheel of Fortune come out as a yes? That's a maybe. Hold on one second. I'm still saying yes, because the Wheel of Fortune is cutting over the 10 of Swords, which is damn sure sleepless night energy. I have the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but that's like another no. It talks about being impulsive. Let me ask again, because I don't really know what to say. That's like a 50-50 split, and I'm not comfortable, so... Hold on, eat me, because I don't... I mean, I feel like it's a yes. Why the hell wouldn't the Wheel of Fortune be a yes? It's a major arcana, too. I guess maybe because the ending. All right, so we have a 10 of Pentacles indicating yes. And the Seven of Cups came out with it indicating no, talking about many options, choices, multiple possibilities, blah, 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 on deciding. So maybe that aspect might be a little overwhelming, but it's still giving a yes. And I do have a yes at the bottom of the deck. So eat me. I'm just saying, should be a yes. All right, let's see here. Let me scroll back. Aisha, let's see here about Chris. Oh, I bet your baby be cute. That's a yes. That would be a change and transition, of course. That is a yes. Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Ooh. Don't rush it, because shoot, you know, have some fun. save your pentacles there. Yikes. All right, so that's what I have for Aisha. You guys, I'm so sorry. I'm like, I wish I could see the chat box a lot better. Not even a little, a lot better. Okay, Navali, let's see here. Oh. Oof, so we gotta know. Probably this month is bad. Do you know what I mean? Because of the holiday season. I'm not sure if you're in the States or not, but it's probably just the wrong time of year for that, if that makes sense. But this too shall pass, babe. All right, so let me see here. Where am I? All right, so okay, Fiona, if I ever meet AH, would be a good meeting. Okay, let me see here. Ooh. Ooh, that was an emphatic no. Unless, hold on, because Emperor at the bottom of the deck. With the Capricorn coming out, or excuse me, might be a Capricorn. I'm trying to say with the Devil card energy coming out and the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, this person could be like quite arousing, quite obsessed. But this came out pretty emphatically, and it's giving no. However, with the Magician on the other side of the Emperor, I'm just going, this is probably just a racy version of, it's giving hell yes, like it would be a great time. That's what I got for you, Fiona. That's my PG version. But let me stop. No, I don't know. It's just the Devil card energy was like, zing! And I'm like, whoa. And you're talking about a man or an emperor, right? It gives man energy for me in this case that you're looking to manifest. So this would be extremely pleasurable, even if it's not of the sexual kind, okay? All right, so that's what I got for Fiona. I had to over-explain that, I'm sure. Sorry, Fiona. I just wanted to be clear on that one. I was like, wait. Okay. So that's regarding AH. All right, let's see here. Sky. So it's like a yes or no. Sky. Like I could say yes or no. Maybe that's your question. Maybe I'm not. So we just have heartbreak energy, High Priestess, and the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's kind of giving either no, right, as this card would indicate, and or, which I feel like it's the latter, that you already know that the answer is yes. So that's the way I would interpret that. That's the way I would interpret that. Oh, number 2 resonated, Navali? That's cool. And you're a Virgo. That's crazy. And you're in Cali? That's cool. Thanks for letting me know. You guys, I love when you let me know. Thank you. All right, let me see here. I feel like I skipped over somebody. Okay, here, Verisphere. Okay, in the near future, will they improve? Oh, what is it? All right, so okay, this is the card out for Verisphere, right? This is literally the poverty card, okay? And it's saying no, right? But then I look at the bottom of the deck, and it's saying 7 of Pentacles, right? 6 of Pentacles, Strength card under it, Death card, and Death of what? 8 of Swords, and on to, hold on. Oh, honey bun. Long story short, I'm so sorry I skipped Lily. So sorry. I will, bear with me. I literally, interestingly enough, it's like we can see cards on here, but then like I can't see like any of you. So please understand that it's not intentional. I'm trying my best here. I'm so sorry. I'll be right with you, Lily. I'm already trying to figure out, wait, who was I, who am I speaking to here? Verasphere. Okay. Long story short here, Verasphere, okay, it's not looking pretty right now, but it ends extremely well as long as you don't give up, okay? And so by not giving up, try things that you haven't tried before, right? Some aspects of this might be being patient, and I know that that's not something that it's like easy. It's like, oh, how do you fucking pay rent with patience, or how do you like eat off of patience? I get that. I'm just reading the cards, so I'm kind of speaking in a generic code at this point and on the fly, because this can't stand for chosen ones. This is, if anything, current energy, and I'm not here to word curse. It's just we're talking about it, you're inquiring about it. It makes sense that this card comes out, okay? But the other cards that came out after it, okay, stand. The message stands. All right. So you've got the 7 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Death card. All right, the 8 of Swords, which is the root of the issue here, the mental space. It's like you're accidentally. Long story short, and I'm not here coming for you. I'm just trying to streamline it because we're on a short live here. Long story short, if you can, when you can calm the mind space down about worrying, about really running through what you already know is going on right now, what you already know your bank account is saying right now. If you can actually just, in spite of it all, take that deep breath and be like, all is well. I have me. I am more than enough. Because I exist, I get paid. Because I exist, I am supported. Because I exist, the divine supports me. Because I exist, the divine exists. Right? Like, you really have to just kind of take control of this mental space, and that is part and parcel of the death and rebirth energy coming out with the Strength card being asked of you right now so that you get to this new path here, honey bun. And it is a very assisted, divinely assisted new path. You've got to do your work though, which is like a little tiny baby step that feels like all hell breaking loose. I get that. Which is really just try again about the mental space. All right? That's what's coming through here. Once you get onto the other side, all right, that Fool card energy, that risky energy, I don't know, should I actually trust all the way in the divine? Should I actually just rest? Should I actually just receive the blessings that are already on their way to me, whether they are through me or not, whether I understand if they are through me or coming to me or what, or not, that because I exist, right? And you really have to be stubborn about this. You really have to not be double-minded about this. You have to be even-keeled about not understanding what the next steps are and still being willing to take a step if and when directed to. All right? Sometimes, you guys, the divine will use our pockets as well as our passion, all right, to get us into the right frame of mind. And it looks like, sounds like hell, it feels like hell, and hell breaking loose, right? Whole time, it's making us what we are already to become, who we already are. How do you know that you don't know something until you know it? How do you know that you don't know all aspects of you until you are forced to look at them, until you are forced to grow out of them, until you are forced to grow them? All right. So that's for Verasphere, but that's for anyone that can get anything out of that. Okay, because it's just the truth, you guys. When you calm that mental space down, and I'm not saying, I'm not saying it's like super easy. I'm saying you can damn sure try again. You know what I mean? All right, but that's what I have for you, Verasphere. And Ari, I did answer your question, babe, a while back. I don't have a timestamp for you. I'm not sure if you checked in and came back in or what, but I just wanted to let you know that so you weren't waiting around. And okay, where is Lily? Where is Lily? Help. Here we go. Okay, well, maybe actor's career help me. Okay, let's see here. Oof, we gotta know. You know what? That lifestyle, you know, it's cracked up to be, honey. A lot of that's a bunch of shit painted with glitter and glued on so damn hard. You stay safe, okay? That's for Lily. You guys, not every no is a bad no, okay? So don't let it feel like that when it don't have to be, okay? All right. You're very welcome, Verasphere. Hey, J-Wig. Love and light, babe. You got a question, J-Wig? I feel like I'm all over the place. You guys manifest all the time, whether it's love, whether it's money. I think if anything, you know, like the major theme here regarding manifestation for the collective is basically just to understand, like, not to place any greater weight on manifestation of something like a relationship and or something like money, you know, such to the point where you find it harder to manifest. It shouldn't be. Right? I didn't say it's easy. I'm saying it shouldn't be hard, right? It shouldn't be hard to manifest. So once you really continue to action out these steps, you stop placing certain weight on shit that really you didn't need to place weight on. And you always place the weight and the worth on yourselves that always should have been and always will be there. I'm speaking in code, but for those that know, okay? And thank you to those that are doing the work. You guys are amazing. I literally have the best collective, hands down. That's why we're always talking about Spirit saying you're doing the work, right? The cards don't lie. Like, cannot get around that. They spill tea too damn much. All right. So when you guys are doing the work, it's gonna show, and it does. So thank you, because you guys, those that don't know, when you do the work, you help the whole collective, not just your community, not just your home, not just your heart. Okay, but all of that. And gosh, isn't that beautiful? I love that. I love that about you. I love that about us. I love that that's a thing. I love, you guys. Okay, let's see here. Let me see about Coach. Ooh. Wait, what happened, Fiona? You got a weird no? Oh, to something else we were talking about. Okay, let me see here, J-Wig. It's funny, we gotta know, right? And I'm hearing, I ain't never scared. I don't know what that's from, though. I don't know if it's like a rap song. Well, we got High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, right? Speaking of intuition, Chariot energy, Six of Swords energy. Oh. Okay. So you're asking about Coach, right? He could have been distracted, high key. Because with the Knight of Wands on the other side of the Six of Swords, on the other side of the Chariot, I mean, the Knight of Wands speaks of like being hurried. Damn, mofo could be conceited. Knight of Wands. Might be the type to just be all like a shameless flirt one second and not so in it to win it in the next. Maybe they're just distracted. Yeah, mental space was just not. Oh my god, this could even be speaking of the mental space as well. But I got the mental space off of the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know, it's just giving strategy when I check into the mental space. It's talking about like victory, success, a couple of the cards, as well as basically like strategy. This person could just be hot 1 minute and cold the next. You know what I'm saying? It's given I don't want to say opportunist. It's giving like God, should I say it? Like a selfish or a selective communicator. Yeah. A selfish or a selective communicator. It's like, not today. Tomorrow be all about you. We could do blah blah blah, but and there's like no reason, like no stimulus, no trigger, like no, it's like so you just don't have it in you today to fuck with me, like, but nothing happened, like that kind of thing. I don't like that. This person's just a page, not as high vibes. You're welcome, J-Wig. Okay, you found the reading. Okay, I'm glad you found it, Ari. Okay, let me see here. I'm not sure what you mean affirmation to recommend here, honey bun. We did run through the affirmations regarding pile number 2. And here's the sit, you guys, for number 3. We didn't even get into this. For the fluorite, maybe you already guessed it. For those that were really most drawn to the fluorite, most likely, now you got to use your own intuition, but most likely could be the case that this was actually all inclusive of your person. Okay, so general collective, it was like interwoven, swirly around there. I get it. But take what fits. Okay, at the beginning, you know, your masculine is all like, what, no, like, I got everybody but you, don't need you kind of vibes, right? Like, a whole time they're conflicted and you are wish fulfillment. They're just trying to figure out how the fuck they're going to get rid of the karmic, right? After trying to make it work and just knowing damn well that, you know, they don't do it the way it's, I'm hearing Beyonce. They don't love me. They don't love you like I do. You know, you don't do it. They don't, hold on. Damn, I was about to go into some channeling. This person might have told their karmic, like, bruh, like, you ain't it. Like you don't do, you not gonna be that one. Maybe they tried to, like, actually delusion themselves into thinking, like, because you know the old adage is it's cheaper to keep her, right? Like, it's like, okay, we already got this. This is gonna take a lot of money to get out of, especially if it's like a whole divorce. Makes sense? It's like, what do you mean I should just uproot my whole life? And this person already tried to say, like, you already made my world go all the way upside down, right? They were already mad from the jump because here you come being every fucking thing that they could ever want to be or have or be seen with. Knowing damn well they had a whole fucking relationship, connectionship, marriage, right? A karmic, a placeholder, call them what they are, right? And the whole time you just was moving in and grooving and loving yourselves and making shit shake. And now it's compelling them to come forth. It's compelling them to come forth upright. It's an after effect of having done the work for sure. But it's also an after effect of this person, you know, taking their own baby steps. So be mindful of that too. You know, it ain't all about you, even when it's involving them. And even when it's involving them, they are you. Isn't that a beautiful mind fuck? I know. Twin flame journey. I digress. But I really appreciate you guys hopping on tonight. Let me just double check. I don't want to skip over anybody that actually was patiently waiting in the wings here for your question. For the relationship you're trying to manifest. So when you're manifesting anything here, honey bun, irregardless of whether it's a relationship or not, the cheat code here, really, you got to wrap your head around it. It's kind of crazy. You have to already have it. Okay, so you have to had it, H-A-D, to have it, H-A-V-E. So a prayer of faith is only prayed one time, right? I mean, you can always revisit the prayer if you should feel the need, okay? And it would be most high vibrational to really just kind of say, some aspect of thankful affirmations instead of asking in the sense of a request when we're talking prayer, right? So once you make your prayer or your petition or your request to the divine, regardless of however you subscribe here, okay, God, Goddess, higher selves, etc., source, I'd like to say, okay, once you make your prayer and petition one time, that sets it, okay, in the sense of you've been heard, prayer's been answered, okay, and you've got to already believe that you have received it so that you can have it. Because if you're always telling the divine, I'm trying to manifest, okay, or I will, right? You're not I aming. You know what I'm saying? And you're too much divinity walking to not be I aming, right? I am that I am, the all in all. All right. When you trace us back to our root, it goes to the source, the all in all. So when you action out anything, you are using divine divinity, royal powers here. Okay. If you can really wrap your head around that. And so this is also why we're saying with birthright energy, you come here as winners to win. There's, in spite of the loss, in spite of the grief, in spite of the horrific aspects that you can very well find along the way in this life, okay, especially on the earth realm, makes sense, okay? But in spite of that, you can manifest, all right? You don't even have to try, you just believe. Whatever you're looking to receive, you would have to believe and know that you are worthy to receive, firstly. But once you really understand who you are, it's really hard not to understand that you are worthy of most, if not all things good, all things pleasurable, all things pleasant. All right. When you really do the work to actually, kind of really focus on you firstly, that relationship that is the ultimate relationship most assuredly will manifest itself. That's the thing. You don't have to sit there and go, oh, please let him have two arms, please let him. You can if you want, right? You don't have to. That's like trying to tell our hearts, hey, beat now. Thank goodness we don't have to. Okay. There is some grace measure or two along the way afforded to us. So we don't have to sit here and go heartbeat, heartbeat, heart. Could you imagine trying to have a conversation? Heartbeat, heartbeat, you know. But once you really start to kind of just water your own garden, really just look how cute and amazing you are. Like, look at some of your biggest and brightest imperfections even, and smile and know that they too are just so darn cute and so darn worthy, right? Unless and until there are imperfections that you realize are the resultant after effect of some toxicity, some less than mindset. And then you have the chance to change them. Okay, you have the authority even to change them. And it might be a try again situation, but you're still making change with baby steps far greater than no steps at all. Okay, so as far as relationship, you would definitely want to high key really intend someone to be in your corner that gives you your type of energy. So check your kind of energy. As great as it is, are you giving it to you firstly? Also, do you call back your own energy? Because a lot of people that know that your energy is awesome AF, even more than you maybe currently know it, might be using it even more than you may currently know it, and even more than you are currently using your own energy with which to manifest their own relationships and their own, powerful manifestations. It's a thing, all right? They're called energy vampires. A lot of chosen ones are well known by energy vampires in the spiritual community, in the spirit realm, I should say more aptly, because this life is far more spiritual. You might not realize how bright you're shining in the spiritual realm, all right? But yet, you could notice in the natural realm or the earth plane, all right, that when you look to the left and to the right, you've got haters galore. You've got nobody in sight, all right? part and parcel of being as amazing as you are. Okay. However, it's high time, whoever I'm speaking to, including you, Novelli, that you operate out of that fullness of your power, of your divinity. All right. When you do that, you won't really ever be able to cast your pearls before swine, such that you're crying over Bobby because he ghosted after last night, or, crying over Charles, or, Kelly because they reneged on, whatever word they gave you that was their bond for the time being. And you really just honor the energies that honor you and vice versa. Okay. No more stooping down, no more bending, no more worrying, no more trying to convince. All right. Just like some of the other cards that we spoke about, even inclusive of the postcard from Spirit that came out in tonight's message for the collective. All right. So hopefully that makes sense for you, Novelli. And thank you so much for asking. Um, and I hope I did not skip over anyone. Let me see here. Oh, oh gosh, eat me. I just saw about the dead zone. Oh. Would you know what, eat me? If you are running for some form of, gosh, and forgive me, I can't remember if it was council or some aspect, there might be a loophole where, you could get that provided, or at least have some form of internet access. Maybe you could download something into, maybe like a cellular device and use that as a hub spot at your house, perhaps. Hopefully that works out where you're not having to blood, sweat, and tear over trying to get internet access. I feel like that would be an indicator that it's out of alignment. So I feel like unless and until, the divine really makes a way, you don't really need to worry about it. Just intention that, you receive it because you do call it in. You do want it. You do deserve it. Makes sense? But it shouldn't be anything pressure filled where it's like you've got to really like rob Peter to pay Paul to kind of, that kind of stuff is not necessarily in alignment unless and until Spirit says it is, right? I'm not here to trump your intuition, but, on a case by case basis, you'd have to really look at that, I suppose. You're very welcome, Novelli. Thank you for sticking around, and thank you for taking heed of the cheat codes. They do definitely assist the collective members so far, right? And for me too, myself included, I'm working them too, babe. Don't feel alone in that, for sure. Okay, thank you, Fiona, for letting me know. Yeah, if you're, you know what, you guys, I do want to be clear regarding like manifesting like a person. Here's the sitch, like, quite unfortunately, let's talk about it if you really want to know. Oh, quite unfortunately, I can't really literally sit here and manifest high key, maybe low key though, because I don't want to leave him all the way out, my goodness. But hopefully his happy marriage stands, because I'm really not that type of person. I never will be. But I understand that, like, it's not the literal case that I should, I'll say it that way, manifest Michael Ealy to be my shining example of a husband, right? Obviously, for those that don't know, okay, you guys, Mans is married, okay, and she don't, she good, you know what I'm saying? She got him. You know what I mean? Like, good for you, good on you. But anywho, right? However, so if I, would like to enjoy aspects of being with someone like a Michael Ealy, then I can say, like a Michael Ealy in my intention, in my manifestations, right? So I might say, muscles rippling down the arms, I might say, light mocha skin, I might say light eyes, right? But I can't sit there and be like, universe, Michael Ealy thinks, right? Like, you know what I mean? Could you imagine that would go against the free will? Makes sense. Otherwise, I'm sitting here and, you know, 3 people, you know, on the left or over there. No, let me stop. But, you know, maybe one of them might decide to try to manifest me, and it would be what? Against my own will. Like, no. Like, please, I'm good. I'm over here with my collective, just trying to live. Please. Could you imagine I get snatched out my chair, just like, golly. It would be like that. So you guys don't get too mad whenever you hear like, hey, you can't have, what's the other guy I'm always saying? Jason Momoa, right? Like you can't, he's literally not going to fall out of the sky. You know what I'm saying? But like, so if you're going for vice president, Amy, look into it and just see like, hey, you know, so that I can do my job, you know, internet. Thank you. Because it might be a thing. They might have grant monies, you know, loophole. I don't know. Hopefully it'll work out, because I don't want you like blood sweating and tearing over that, Amy. That's for definite, like, you know. Wait, who? Oh, Jason Momoa. That's not, I was about to say, oh, here goes me, Fiona, right? Dead ass. I'm all like, wait, did she say, hold on, did she say Michael? I'm scanning, looking at Jason's name over and over again. I'm like, did she say Michael? Because I don't care about Jason like that. I'm so sorry. That's not my type. That's not my type. I'm like a Jason. Michael, the Ely. Fiona, just lie to me. No, I'm just joking. I'm like Jason Michael. Oopsie. If it happens, I'd be so, no, see, I don't know, like, I have mixed feelings about that, because I really don't covet, like, other women's, like, anything, you know what I mean? But, like, the thing is, like, he wasn't always married, so I was kind of coveting him before. Let me stop. I mean, if it happened, I would handle it. I mean, I feel like I would handle it. I feel like I got that in the bag. You know what I'm saying? I could, you know, but man, listen, y'all gonna get me in trouble. I'm about to about to do like Homer Simpson backing into the bush. Like, all right, I'm good. I don't want no problems. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. Right. Yeah, exactly. Eat me. Also, you know, just okay. You guys, here's the thing. I'm only saying this because we were talking about manifestation so much. When you click off here tonight, look on YouTube, okay, for The Secret. Watch that movie, you guys. Sleep to it. Literally, that was me in the year 2020. Like, just like over and over again. Just nope, we're gonna seep it in. And it's like, I know The Secret. Maybe many of you are going, no, I know, I read the book. Sleep to it. Just listen to the instructions over and over again about what to do and what not to do and how to do it. Okay, it's like the most basic dumbed down version. I get it, but like sleep to it. You know what I'm saying? Because then you're kind of like invading the internal monologue while you sleep to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or listen to subliminals about success mindset. You guys got to get out of the lack mindset, because fearing or like the what ifs are going to take control, and you're supposed to be in control. So this is why we're talking about it, okay? I know it's easier said than done, but I also know I've had to do it while scared. And I'm still saying it works, okay? It works way better than you guys worrying, rocking with fear, rocking with, you know, the what ifs and not sleeping, okay? It's going to give you far more life than you know, like not chilling out and really actioning out against your manifestations, against your futures. And that's what we can't have. You're too powerful to do that. Why, you know, the divine's not going to stand idly by and watch you like self-sabotage the crap out of your path. It's not a thing. It's not on the menu. Again, you're winners. here to win. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just, and you know what, Eat Me, when you're in that position, right? Maybe, what do you call it? Like maybe utilize your social media platforms, you know, if you're on Facebook or if you're on Instagram, however you could, you know, in your own right, maybe go live and explain, you know, what funds are needed for what, you know, and how those funds will be earmarked and etc. Just to get awareness going and to get a rapport with your community so that you have more individuals that are well-meaning and caring, aware of your needs and your current situations, and as well as any agencies that may or may not be assisting you at this time. You know, utilize your voice. The movie is called The Secret, and it's very much for free on YouTube. You don't have to pay anything. And when you listen to it while you're sleeping, you're just in like that lucid state, at least for a few minutes a clip. I'll say it that way because it's not like a full 8 hours, right? But still, do it again, do it again. And when they're telling you the exercises that they do, like for instance, my guides are recalling, bringing to remembrance the one aspect about being in the car. Somebody was manifesting a car, and they explained step by step exactly what they would do. They would go in their living room, I think it was like pitch black if I recall, and they would just envision like from, you know, like top down, from the dash, everything left to right, how it felt, how it smelt in there, how they were grateful for that car, how the car was what it is, not not what it will be. You know what I'm saying? And so, you guys, you can take any of the manifestation tools and techniques and apply it to anything or any situation or any experience you're looking to experience. So if you know, are looking to have the experience that your lease will in fact be renewed, fucking envision that. You know what I mean? Like repeatedly, especially if you're trying not to worry. You know what I'm saying? You would repeatedly, oh yes, and they said that, or I received the email, I received the approval, you know, I receive. Okay, I received, even better, past tense, I received that email, I received that check, I am grateful. Then if you want to really steep it in, write it out. 369 Nikola Tesla method also comes to mind. But you guys, even journaling it out, I am so grateful to the universe that my lease is renewed. I now can do A, B, and C while serving my community, blah, blah, blah. I now, you know, I am grateful. I am in great gratitude, because that's really going to pull it in. All right. But you guys, you can't even just say the words. You have to really believe it and feel it. And The Secret is the movie that we're again referencing here, free on YouTube. Goes through all of that. Repeat the steps. All right. I'm only telling you what worked for me. Okay. You guys, when you do the work, you'll see certain aspects of what works for you versus others. Maybe you don't want to actually action out a whole entire vision board. Maybe you do. Okay. I know certain people have been quoted, you know, Oprah even comes to mind, you know, saying that they are so advanced beyond that of a vision board that, you know, that's kind of slowing down their manifestation. You know, once you work these steps, you don't have to action out a freaking vision board for every little thing. But maybe in the beginning you should, you know. So see what works for you, you guys. Different strokes for different folks, even in the realm of manifestation, makes sense, okay? Um, but happy manifesting to you guys. That's for sure. All right. So, you guys, I'm... Oh, you had a weird dream? Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Um, it's your soulmate coming in. Have you not been dreaming of love, Fiona? Why would you not dream of somebody coming in for you? Ooh, tower energy. Someone to come in and balance your ish out, perhaps. Ooh. Someone who's going to think you're the empress. and make you more stable in the Pentacles department. Someone you might actually even be active with. Someone who's creative. Someone who the divine is bringing. That's giving double for your trouble. Fear not, Fiona. And talk to your father, because that might be who's bringing them in. See, you guys are calling it in. Spirit will, you know, the divine will use dreams, omens, all kinds of synchronicities. And really, that's why we're always saying, hey, go within, tap in, ask questions. You guys ask, interview yourselves, okay? Just get all delusional about it. If you really have to call yourselves delusional to tap in that deeply with yourselves, it shouldn't be delusional at all. It's not really. It's just society tries to make it all woo woo woo, right? But as you, again, like I said, can't say it enough, really tap in and really hold space for your divinity, you can't help but operate out of it. You can't help but connect to it. Your ancestors, your guides, your angels, okay? All of that. Keep going, you guys. Let go of the old, make way for the new. You guys are having dreams in synchronicity of some of the very specifics that we talked about just in this session tonight alone. You can't tell me you're not doing the work, and you can't tell me you're not going to receive double for your trouble, in spite of how hard, in spite of how scary, let's be honest, some of the work is. I get that too on a personal note. And again, I'm saying you're not alone, all right? I love you guys so, so much. I'm going to go rest my bones now. I hope you are warm where you're at. I hope you are safe. And please know you are loved. I really do appreciate you guys. And I look forward to our next live. All right. Let me just double check because I can't even see you guys. Oh, I feel so disconnected. I don't like that. Alphonse, I almost missed you. I can't even see the chat, you guys. Seriously. Hold on. So sorry, Alphonse. My goodness. I can't see the chat box for those that don't know. I have to, like, literally carve out some time to learn some aspects to see if I can't get that to actually not be a thing for me. But here we are, so. Oh my god. It's been a long day, can you tell? All right, let me see here. Will you get a new job? Oh, okay. Well, it can't just be a new job. It has to be a new job making 3 times more. All right. Alphonse and his specifics. All righty. You deserve 5 times more than you make. You're only asking about 3, Alphonse. Well, let me stop. But seriously, you guys, that's when you start, like, working the T codes, you're like, yeah, no, wait. Should it be 3? All right, let's see here. I hope so, Alphonse. I'm rooting for you. We got a pentacle based, yes. The only, like, downside I could see is maybe it's not quite as much. Only because the pentacle's, like, giving mid-sized, right? But definitely yes. Okay, on the bottom of the deck and the star card behind the other yeses, it's giving this is faded. This is a leg up and accept it. Yes, as I say, accept it. We've got the Page of Pentacles, right? It's like hold your hands out there, Alphonse. You ready? But yeah, that's a yes. Wow. I don't know how to do the celebration emoji on here, Alphonse, but I'm celebrating. I promise. All right. So, congratulations. That's crazy. Baby steps, yes. All right. Okay. Did we get... Okay, so we're good then. So sorry, you guys. My eyes are getting tired. And I just realized I didn't even turn the ring light on. My goodness. It's just been a long day. I'm grateful that we saw through another one, and I'm grateful that we will, in fact, see another one tomorrow. And I look forward to connecting with you during it as well. You guys, stay amazing. All right. Please know that you are. Like, please seriously look in the mirror before going to bed tonight and just tell yourselves the truth. You are amazing. I hope you look deep into your eyes when you say that truth, man. Plant those seeds, babe, and let them grow. I love you guys so much. You're very welcome. Love and light. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to remove Fiona. My goodness. Hold on. Oh, Fiona. Wait, let me see. No, you're still there. Okay, just checking. So sorry. I almost removed you. I gotta. Oh, good night, you guys. Love and light. Oh, my goodness.